What's up, folks? We are in the garage. We've got the 2016 Indian Chief Vintage today. First non-Excelsior Henderson to be on the channel. Probably going to be the last, but I thought this was too cool not to share with y'all. Got a custom-made Corbin for this bike. There's not a lot of aftermarket stuff for this year Chief or for this year Indian, but we're going to dive into this, make a little video because I think it's going to be really cool. On a second note, this is the Corbin that I used to have on 311. That's Frank's. That's for you, Frank. So it took quite a while to get this in from Corbin since they make them by hand. Looks like this is just the packing list. It doesn't have any details on it. Once we get it opened up, we can talk a little bit more about what kind of customizations we went with on this and why. Looks really nice, nicely packaged. These are not cheap. Corbin is proud of their product, and that's kind of the reason we went with this brand. One, because like I said, not many companies make these, but they're also, Corbin just makes a really good branded seat, a really comfortable seat. So here's the pillion, which looks really nice. It's got the turtle shell backing on there, which I thought was a very nice touch. Diamond stitching in white. I think that looks really, really good. Let's continue to get it out of the box. Some installation instructions. Talking about how you can remove the rear passenger if you just wanted to go solo. It's got a little sliding door here, which is really nice. Move him out of the way and let's get this old seat off. Indian doesn't make it the easiest thing in the world to remove a seat because there's some covers that we have to pop off on both the left and right side. Then there's another seat bolt underneath. Same thing, you just pop your plastic decorative cover off, just like so. Then it should wiggle right off. Nice and dirty. A lot of wear on this seat. Not only is there a lot of wear on this seat, but it's very uncomfortable. With the old seat removed, now we can put our new one on. This thing is sharp. I can tell you that right now. One thing I did, I don't know if you can see from here or not, but I had to move this off. I adjusted this back off camera, pre-fitted it, and moved this back just a little bit. That way it matched up with the hole in the fender for mounting. Let's go ahead and get it mounted up here and see how it looks. It's got two spots underneath here that hook right on into the chassis. Nice snug fit. That lines up pretty good. And that lines up perfect. So here's the factory hardware, but the hardware that it came with, the new seat came with new hardware, and it looks a lot nicer. So I think we're going to use the new hardware. Same as the other seat, there's a bolt on both sides underneath these panels, and then one on the back. I'm going to start on this side first. Just going to get them started. This one back here has a little washer that comes with it. Then we can go back and tighten these down. Once those are tightened down, we can put our covers back on. Let's just pop on a little bit of pressure. They just have these little rubber grommets that push right on in. There. That looks good. That looks really good. As far as the pillion goes, it slides right on in. There's a little sliding door, if you will, right here. Slides it over. It reveals a hole down the bottom where this backrest slides down in. Well, in order to lock this in place, they give you this screw and an Allen key. To fasten this down, you have to remove the rear pillion, passenger seat, and then you can get into the mechanism in the back to tighten this thing down. That way it doesn't prematurely or unintentionally come out. Right now I've just got it sitting in there. This bike is about to get a detailed wash coming up, so I'm not going to take the seat back off. If you buy a Corbin and you're going to install a rear backrest like this, just know that you'll probably, depending on the model that you get, you will most likely need to remove your rear seat if it's a two-piece ordeal. I've seen some of the one-piece ones that have it in the far back, but if you have a two-piece, you'll have to remove it, and you can get to the portion where you install this bolt into the seat. As far as right now, we're just going to leave it this way because I'm going to have to take it off to wash it. Cool function about this is you can actually adjust this front and back. Then here on the back of the backrest itself, there's a set screw. So once you find your desired angle, you can set the screw. That way it won't walk on you as you push against it. I'm going to give you a good close-up look here. Nice Corbin brand with a feather. Really ties into the Indian theme. We ordered this one in the tan brown, white stitching, the diamond, the white diamond stitching. Looks really, really nice. Good vintage look to it with the matching studs that the original seat had as well. Now, when you order one of these seats, as far as the back plate goes here, you can get them in different colors, black, gray, things like that. As far as going tan and going with the vintage look, this tortoise shell seemed to be the best color to go with this vintage look. And I'll have to say, the tortoise shell is a vintage look, and it really complements the Chief Vintage. This is my mother's bike, and I've been setting it up for her so that she has her perfectly set up bike. We've got the Lloyd Motorworks breather kit on here, and we've got the Performance, or Freedom Performance True Dual fishtail exhaust as well. New Dunlop American Elite white wall tires. Looks really, really good. This is a sharp bike. Runs really good. Has the 111. But this seat, wow, this is really nice. You never know how good a seat's going to be until you get on it and you ride for a long time. Anybody who rides understands that. But first impressions is just sitting here. It feels kind of stiff right here on the sides. This is a much wider seat. There's a whole lot more area for sure. I can already tell from the original, and it sits me back farther. That's one of my biggest complaints about the factory seat, is that I sat so much farther up here. I sat about right here, and I felt very crowded. Being able to sit back and relax. I mean, this is a cruiser. This is a classic bike, heavyweight cruiser style. So to be able to sit back, and then when you really find a place to relax, you meet the backrest. And wow, is that not nice? This is really what you want on a long ride, or any ride for that matter, is being able to relax and have that back support. I really can't wait for her to see it. I thoroughly enjoy it so far too. It's definitely has more padding. Like I said, it's a wider seat, much more soft, and gives you more space back. It's recessed a little bit farther back with the pillion. Passenger seat, she's going to end up getting a rear sissy bar, more or less, that clicks in here. You know, we're going to do some motorcycle trips together, and you know, these bags that are on these Indians are massive. But to have a little bit more stuff, to put a duffel bag there, to be able to have a little bit more storage is good. To talk price, I don't have the exact numbers with me at this particular moment in time, but the seat with the customizations, with the backrest, having the solo plus the back seat here, was about $1,600, and it took about 4 weeks to be completed. It's handmade. It took about 4 weeks to be completed, so definitely pricey. Definitely takes a while to get made, but it is quality, and we'll do an update on it once we put some time on the seat. Once she puts some time on the seat, I'll ride it a little bit and see. Might go on some a little bit longer distance rides, see what I think about it too. But as far as being 6'4", I really think this is a good seat for a bigger guy, and even somebody who's just looking for a little bit more room, not to be crowded on the bike. So if you have any questions about this, let me know. I'll be happy to answer them. But I think this was a win. We'll catch you on the next one.